Hi crafty friends. Well, this is the second time I'm doing this video because the other one, it said my memory was full on my phone. So anyway, let's get on again. I want to come on today and show you some of the makes I made this month and last month. So we'll start with last month's. I made this box, which is all textured up. It's quite big as well. Let's get the top on there. There we go. This lovely it's like, I think it was a brooch. It's really nice though. Gorgeous colours in it. It's really sparkly. Right, that's that one. This little box. And then I made a couple canvases. This one, which is the Dreamer of Dreams. And I think that's nice. It's all layered up, the stars. I made this and then painted it. What else? There was a lot of embossing done on that. The same with this one. This is A Nightmare Before Christmas, which I really like. Nightmare Before Christmas. So that's Jack and Sally. And the little dog on the moon. Well, yeah. And then we've got a lot of going on in that corner. There's flowers, beads, etc. And it's all like embossed with embossing powder, glitter, everything. It's really nice. And then it's silver metallic round the sides. And it says, "We're simply meant to be," which is famous in the film. And I've got some jewels here from an old bracelet which was my mum. She died a couple of years ago and I had some of her broken jewellery, and I decided to, you know, implement it into something I make. So every once in a while I grab some of that out and put it into things I've made. Right, so that was January, February, March. I can't remember during all this lockdown. So that would have been March items. Also, I made this little hat, little tiny Easter bonnet. Just took me probably about 20 minutes to make. I mean, little tiny Easter bonnet. I've had my dog wearing it as well. That was funny. Right, so I'll get on with this month's. I've made a card with a little dangly charm. The charm is actually in silver. It's a tiny dove. It's a little silver dove. And then I've attached that to some beads that run down the side. The paper is the Graphic 45 Dreamland. It's the newish type of paper. Then it opens onto that bit. So it stands like that with the charm hanging down. Can't get the charm to hang properly. But yeah, it's all sparkled up. There's lots of stars I've added on there and everything. So, and then I've added all this trim that's coming out. I've had to stitch that into there. That's all nice. So that's the first one for this month. Nice card. And then we've got this one. Now this, believe it or not, is mostly one necklace. I was in a charity shop and I see this gigantic necklace. I mean, it's not my style. I don't know, it's vintage, but it was, I mean, I don't know who'd wear that, but that was the chain on it. Well, only about 3/4 of the chain. So what I've done is I've made it into a wall hanger. I mean, this is quite heavy with all the beads on. Kept a little bit of the chain, and then pushed some of them studs through, and then decorated it all up. Now, the background paper is The Abandoned by Tim Holtz. And I mean, this took me, what, a few weeks to do because it's placing all the beads and that. I mean, it's very detailed. Very, very detailed. And I wanted the Pacific colours to go on there, and the, you know, I wanted greens, I wanted blues, turquoise, anything that would fit in with that statement piece in the centre. I mean, it's big. I mean, it would kill you. It's as big as a Jim Fix-It badge, I guess, but it's really big. Anyway, I made that, and then I made this box. Now, you're not going to be able to see it like that, but if I turn it, hang on a second, I've got to make sure it's got a little bit that hangs down on the side. Now, which is the best side? There. Now, this has got windows all throughout this little box, and I've made some little legs. Now, I wanted to put some little tiny feet on there, but because it was really during lockdown and I couldn't really order them and the post was up the wall, I put two bottle tops together and then painted them on each of the feet. Then I've got a little tassel hanging, a little charm I've made on the lid. The lid comes off and put tea light inside. I had lights in there. I had some little fairy lights with a battery. So each side has got windows. And I've done that for a challenge. And then the little charm that just hangs over. For the challenge was for what's it for? A dreams challenge. So I just thought it'd be nice as a dream lantern. So that's heavily decorated each side, and yeah, I've done that. Today I've been making some little journal inserts. They're for putting your little bits and pieces in. Let me put them there towards you, and then I'll tell you about them. I've done one Halloween one there, and a smaller one there. So what these are, let me show you with this one. What these are is you just stick them in your journals, and then you can put your tags or your little notes or your ephemera in there. They've still, I mean, I'm still putting things on them, but I've basically done them. I have got a sewing machine. You can actually sew right round this edge here, but I'm no good with the sewing machine. I've got a new sewing machine. The cotton run out while I was trying to make face masks. Not run out, but it stopped stitching so well. So rather than just pull that out and try and see what I can do with that, I just glued these together down the seam. But these are really easy to make, and then you've just got the three little, hang on, yeah, you've got that pocket, that and the back pocket to open and put tags in, and your little bits for your friends in there, bits of memorabilia. And as I said, I've made an Halloween one as well, because these are all little bits of scrap papers I had left, little bits of embellishments. I've had left, so it's just used them up really. So, and these are made out of just old book pages that where I've junked a journal basically and left all the inside. I'm using all the book pages to make these, so I'm going to make some more of these so I can put some, store some away for when, and have some on hand when I make some more journals, which is really good. Right, so that's all I've got to show today, but I hope you're all well and safe, and I'll catch you again very soon. Bye bye for now.